Hey there, so today we're going to be talking about parameters inside of Autodesk Inventor. Now parameters are pretty important, right? Especially if you have a part or a model that's going to require multiple configurations. So here I am creating different values or different parameters for the model that I'm going to be creating. Notice that you can do them ahead of time prior to starting your design. You can also do that later down the line once you've already started your design process. What we're going to be working on today is a bike bracket. Right, so again, with different bikes requires different configurations. Notice that my first dimension is going to be an angle dimension, but I am going to be referencing the parameter that I created earlier of 75 degrees. Now creating the other sketch dimensions here, noticing that I'm going to be referencing as well the minor bushings in this case and the major bushing as well. Right, so that's, in my opinion, going to be the trickiest part, is figuring out which values are going to be changing in respect to the entire model. Adding the outside dimension there. Also adding the flange width. With this sketch, notice that when you add a dimension, you have an option to select which model parameter you want to use. Right, so you can list them out, have them there ready for you to use. You don't really need to do much after that. Okay, so now we're going to extrude the model using symmetric about the front plane, right? And again, using the parameter that we used, it was going to be a thickness parameter that we created. Now adding fillets, but notice that this fillet is also going to be referencing our minor bushing diameter, right? Divided by 2. That way, whenever the bushing changes, the fillet on the bracket is also going to change as well. Right, so now here comes the fun part. Let's go ahead and change some of these values, see how the model responds to that. We're changing the angle to 80 degrees, changing the thickness of the part as well, and the bushing diameters. Right, so if you do this correctly, you shouldn't get any error messages or any warnings. So that's been how to create parameters inside of Autodesk Inventor. Thanks for watching.